Welcome to the Carolina Cadman Outdoors channel. I'm James Cochran, and on this channel you'll find videos of self-filmed bow hunts, self-filmed rifle hunts, some trapping, some fishing, some DIY videos for hunters and for self-filmers. And there's some miscellaneous stuff on there, but the channel is going more towards the direction of whitetail deer hunting. That's where I want to take it. So this video is a compilation of all my successful self-filmed bow hunts. Some of them I had lost the footage to and had to actually download from YouTube. More on that later. But stay tuned to the end, and I promise you I have a couple of tips for you, whether you're just getting started self-filming your bow hunts or self-filming your whitetail hunts. Whatever kind of hunting you're doing, if you're self-filming it, I have some tips for you that'll help you even if you're a veteran that's been doing it for many years. So stay tuned to the end. Thanks for watching. So this buck had been chasing does in and out of the food plot for an hour before I finally got a shot at him. He finally makes it down to the end where I am. It's low light. I make the draw on the deer, and as I'm drawing and trying to find him in the peep, he's quartered way to me. And as you can see in the video, it looks like I hit the deer way back when actually I hit him almost dead center. The exit wound was way back. So I got lung and liver. He didn't go very far, but it took a little while to find him because it was dark. He zigzagged back and forth through the woods before he dropped, but he was wide open. He was on the ground quickly. So this was my very first successful self-filmed bow hunt, and I lost all the footage from the other cameras, and I had to actually download this from YouTube to be able to include it in the video I'm doing now. So it's very important to try to keep your footage, and I would not let anything go. Keep it all. You never know what you may do with it in the future. I stuck that one pretty good. That deer was in here when I came to the stand before daylight. I shined a light over there, saw her over there in the trees where she just went back in. I wasn't in the stand 10 minutes and she came out here right up under me. And she left a couple of times and came back. It was too dark for the cameras. It's not a real big doe, but you don't get opportunity to just have one doe and be able to take a shot very often in here. Most of the time there's a whole herd of them. So she's down right over there. So I ain't gonna waste no time. I'm gonna go ahead and get down. Go on over and get her out of here. Folks, right there is what you call a exit wound. That's the entrance wound right there. They don't go far when you poke them like that. There's blood everywhere in here. Well, there you go. Little doe, she ain't a great big one, but she's gonna eat real good. Well, I hit that one pretty good, I think. It's time to bring some meat to the house. That other one didn't want to leave. He went all the way back around, come back up behind me. He still didn't get me. He finally had enough of these squirrels barking. I think he went on. Tried to keep the camera on it best I could. Tried to take my glasses off, but sometimes it's hard for me to see the screen. So I'm going to get down and go over here and see what I got for blood. See if I can find my arrow in that mess. That wasn't the shot I wanted, but I was afraid he was going to get out of here before I got a shot. He kind of caught me with my pants down. Anyway, we'll get down. Blood everywhere. Blowing out of both sides of it. That's the exit wound right there. Come right through his heart. Get on his blood. Yep. Yep, that's a good one. That's a good shot. Alright folks, there you have it. A little 4-pointer, 2.5 years old. No brow tines, not a big buck, just good meat. That's what I was after. This is a meat hunt, not a trophy hunt. You see the exit wound right there? Rage hypodermic broadheads, folks, let me tell you something, they're devastating. This deer went 30 yards. He's heart shot, so he wasn't going to go very far. Well, I just run an arrow through one, and I'm not going to waste any time because I ain't got much light left. I'm going to get down and go take a look at my arrow, see what I got for blood. I saw about where she went, but I couldn't tell whether she went down or not. So I'm going to get down there and take a look. There she is right there. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. She's a hoss. Well, another great old big doe bites the dust today. Come in right there at last light. She came in on me Saturday. Heard a couple more. I made a draw on her and I couldn't get the shot off. I couldn't see through the peak. She come in and gave me just enough time today. Made a perfect shot on her, just behind the shoulder. Nailed her, hit her right where I was aiming. She went about 50 yards and piled up. I didn't even have to blood trail her. I could see her running through the trees, and she started getting that rear end stagger that they get. She piled up right over there, so I got her out of here. Barely got enough light left to film, so I'm gonna get on out of here and go get something I can haul her out of here with. I think I made a good shot. One nervous doe. But I think I saw her crash over there. I can't tell for sure. And I think she crashed over there. Give it a few minutes and I'll go look. There she is. But there you have it. Big old doe. Two of them come in there. This thing right here, she was so nervous. I thought she was going to bust me and get out of there. Wind been swirling like crazy around here the last 2 or 3 days. It always does here on the coast. But anyway, hit her just a little bit low. I was trying to put it right there in that pocket, right through her heart. Blood, like lots of blood. But I'm surprised she made it this far. This is about 75 or 80 yards from where I shot her. So she was obviously a strong one. But I have to get her on out of here and get to work on her. Well, I think I made a pretty good shot. That buck's been chasing these does all over in here this morning. I had my mind made up that if I got a good shot, I was going to take it. I can see my arrow laying there. Got a good complete pass through. It sounded like it smacked him pretty good. So I'm going to give him just a few minutes. I'll get down and go see what we got. Yep. Complete pass through. Well, here he is. I didn't get to film the recovery because my batteries went dead on the lid cam. It took 3 hours to find him. He went between 300 and 400 yards, made a big circle. Didn't start finding any blood till about 75 or 80 yards, which is hard to believe with that entrance wound right there. Just hard to believe. But I ain't gonna waste a whole lot of time because it's getting warm and I need to get him clean. Well, there you have it, a compilation of all my successful self-filmed bow hunts. So, since I've picked up the camera, I haven't killed a big buck. I call it the curse of the camera, but it's coming. I've got some really nice setups for this coming season. I'm gonna kind of get away from the food plots and the feeders and get down in the swamp. And I got high hopes. Hopefully I can kill a really good one. I got a couple that have started showing up on camera, but they have a nasty habit of disappearing by the time deer season comes around. I haven't seen any of these bucks before, and now they've showed up during the summer and then they disappear again, only to show up at the end of the season, and mostly nocturnal. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I will be out there after them. So I promised you a couple of tips that'll help anybody that's self-filming, whether you're hunting, fishing, whatever you're doing. If you're self-filming, tip number one is to have more than one camera. If possible, have at least one of them be a wide view, because they'll save you. Just like in the very first clip on this video, in that hunt, if I hadn't had a wide view camera sitting over my shoulder, I would have had no video. That was it. I would not have had anything to make a video from. And there's been other times when I've been in the tree where the microphone on this camera died on me, even though the batteries were good and the light was on. You could clearly see in the video, and it was plugged in. It died. It just quit. And I had no audio for that video for this camera, but I was able to rob audio from the other cameras to use with the video that came from this camera. So now not only do I have extra cameras in the tree with me, but I also have just a small audio recorder sitting on the tree behind me to record everything. So I always have that backup audio, and I've always got backup video from some other camera. So there's at least two tips right there that will really come in handy for you. But the main tip I want to give you is about archiving all of your footage. Save all your footage from every camera. Save all your audio. Put each hunt in a folder of its own and keep all of it. You may find yourself in a situation like I did not long ago, where both the hard drives on my computer were full. So I went on down to Walmart and I picked up a external hard drive, 4 terabytes, and I copied everything off of those drives over to the external drive. Only took up about 1/5 of the space on it. So I've got 2 or 3 years worth of filming, room for 2 or 3 years worth of filming that I can put on that external hard drive, plus what's freed up on the computer. So you never know when you want to go back and redo a video or use some footage from a video that you didn't use previously. I see it all the time. I see the big boys like Whitetail and Tim Wells and different ones reusing video footage from old hunts in new videos. You can do it over and over. Just you change things up, you narrate it differently, or you edit it differently. Show portions that you had not shown previously, that kind of thing. So it can be really valuable, especially when you don't have anything going on, to get new video footage. So that's what this video is all about. I needed something to put up, and so I've put together a compilation that's different than any that I've done before from old videos. So those are my tips, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a little bit long, but it's a hunting video, you know, and there's a lot of hunts tied up into one video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if it's not too much trouble, reach down there and smash that like button for me if you will, and if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It'd really be a big help. And there you go.